A lot of talk in this election campaign about working from home, or perhaps suggestions early on to not work from home. Well, there's some new research showing employees are working more hours and cutting commute times thanks to work from home policies. Maybe the commute time is no surprise, but apparently a lot of positive impacts when it comes to productivity in general. So Australians who work from home have cut their commutes by around 3 hours a week, and those who work from home full time are working more hours than those who don't. It's according to analysis out today from the Committee for Economic Development of Australia. Work from home policies, of course, been a hot topic, with the opposition leader Peter Dutton backflipping on a promise to bring all public servants back to the office. CEDA Economist James Brooks joins us now. Morning to you, James.
Good morning.
What does the research actually tell us about the impact of working from home on productivity? Tell us more about what you found.
Okay, so international research has shown that working from home, particularly in hybrid arrangements, means workers are just as productive as their in-office colleagues, whereas working from home full-time is a little bit more spurious. So for jobs which are purely administrative, there's strong evidence that these people are more productive from home. But what's really unknown is how collaboration and innovation suffers because there is evidence to suggest these things should be done in person. On balance, though, our results show that people are able to work more hours and save time on their commute. So it means that the individual is more productive for that day.
And have you quantified this in terms of how much people save as a result of working from home?
Yeah, we have. So we estimated, as you said, how much people were saving on their commute. We found that the average person working from home is saving about 15.7% less time commuting, which we estimated to be worth about $5,300 a year to that person, just based on that time saved.
Okay. So just tell us more. How did you come up with all of these figures?
So what we do is we look at really comprehensive data, which follows about 20,000 Australians each year. We then do some statistical analysis and some modelling to look at how a bunch of their individual characteristics, such as their education, their age, where they live, their family structure, and of course, how much they work from home, influences their commuting behaviour and their hours worked behaviour. It's through that we're able to find our results of 15.7% less commuting and about 10.5% more hours worked.
And I imagine that these work from home policies they're quite transformative in terms of broader workforce participation as well, right? I'm thinking about, primary carers and mothers of young children, people like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So our previous research and much other international research has shown that working from home is really valuable to these people who face more barriers to accessing on-site work. And these are people, as you mentioned, people who are primary carers, mothers of young children, people with health conditions. And what we've found is that between the pandemic and now, the penalty that these people faced in the labour market has actually reduced. So partly that's the tight labour market conditions and demand for labour, but it also has to be working from home, which has allowed these people to access more jobs than they otherwise would have.
Do we know what proportion of Australians work from home?
Yeah, we do. So the latest ABS data shows that about 36% of workers are continuing to work from home, and this is not really a change on the last year's figure as well. We know that the average worker who works from home is doing about 50% of their hours from home, which equates to about 2 to 3 days per week.
Yes, certainly has been quite a transformation compared to years past, hasn't it? It's fascinating to hear your research, James. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, mate. James Brooks, their economist with the Committee for Economic Development of Australia, taking a look at working from home and I guess the impacts in terms of both productivity but also what you can save in terms of the dollars and cents and your commute times every week.